Good morning, America. This is KLOS. KLOS, that's like a radio station, right? It's like orange juice. I have sensitive teeth. It's a problem. A lot of people have that, I think. It's only like right here, though, because I've been using Sensodyne. I've been using Sensodyne for like a week, 2 weeks. And like everything else is like isn't that sensitive, but like, it's just that little nick right there, little area. Like look, watch. Pain. I know what you're thinking now. Chris, it's been a while. Where have you been? Around. I've got things to do. I'm a busy person. You know, walking down to Cardiff once in a while. Checking out the shops. Can you hear that? The music playing in the background? I swear, anywhere you go in like Hispanic neighborhoods or whatever, there's always gonna be a neighbor playing them. Oh, I haven't got a haircut. Look at that. What's going on there? Like, what are you trying to do? You know? I used to like comb it to the side. I don't know. I have really bad hair. It like poops up when it gets too long. Instead of, you know, going down like it should. My hair just poops up. I get like a Jufro. Man. What is making me sneeze? Jesus.
And I set up the camera, and I'm sitting there thinking about what to do. I'll come up with something.
I already know if you watch my main channel.
Here's the thing. I don't know, I was just
dude, why is... Oh, I'm like, why are you subscribing?
Oh no, this is not mine. I was...
Oh, what the hell? You're recording?
Do you guys read manga? I read manga. I like manga. I wish I could go out and buy the volumes. Like bookstores or whatever. But they're kind of not really expensive. They're pretty affordable. It's just that I personally can't afford them. Because I have no income. Income? I have no income. And I don't think my parents will be like, oh yeah, here's $15, go buy that book. Mama once told me, heaven's a place where you feel love. Oh, now I recently, well not recently, like this summer? Last summer? Summer. Over summer I read Ultimate Spider-Man, like all of it, up to where Miles started. And I gotta say, I really wish Peter had lived. Not because like Peter or Aunt May or anything, it's because I wanted him to get together with Gwen. Because Gwen's my lady. She's my girl. I recently started playing music with my friend. And this girl. And yeah, they sound really good. I don't know what I can do to help though. Hopefully I can like, I don't know. I'll be the tambourine boy.
If you're recording, turn it off. It's not making the files huge.
I couldn't hear you over my rockin'. What was that, boy?
It's not making the files too huge.
Okay. Doesn't know how to rock. So, teenagers seem to have some sort of misconception about how if you're around people or, I don't know, like, they have some sort of misconception that you sort of need to fit in with a certain group or that you should be like how everyone else should be. Of course, not everyone's like this, because if they would, I mean, who would have invented punk music, you know? Know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know. The point is, I don't know. Everybody, especially teenage boys, they think they need to be with someone or like have a girlfriend, but that's not the case. Well, at least I don't think so. I mean, sometimes, I mean, it's fine if you like someone, you know, and you're going out with them, and then some couples take things a little too seriously, and, I don't know, they, like, spend every waking moment with each other, or, like, after 3 months of going out, or, like, 2 weeks, they're like, oh, I love you so much, and whatnot. And I don't know, I just don't get those kinds of people. I've never been like that, and I've met people who have, and like, you know, they just go full blown into things. And I don't know, that never seems like a good idea to me, because everything right now in high school, at our age, it's like so, not fragile per se, but like, it's not permanent enough as to a point where you could be so committed to a person and, you know, give them everything and every moment of your intention, you know. I don't know. That's just me. That's what I think about sometimes when I see couples, you know, holding hands or whatever. And then there are couples who, like, they've been going out for like years, you know. You see people who have gone out for like 3 years or something like that, since like they were in junior high. And I don't know, you know, how are you gonna grow as a person if you've only spent like 3 years with one person in a relationship like that? I never understood that, how anyone could be so serious about someone at this age. I don't know, I bet it's out there, you know. I'm pretty sure there's some people who could, like, give themselves up to someone else like that. It's not me, though. Yeah. I don't think I'd ever find someone like that in high school. Because, I mean, I look around and, you know, there's just nothing. There's nothing worthwhile, or anyone worthwhile. You know. Yeah. Except Marceline. She's the closest thing to a girlfriend I have right now. Right, Jose?
Right.
Yeah. Yep. That's just one of the things I think about. What else? Oh, do you guys have, those ASB people? I don't know what it's called where you're at, but you know, it's like the thing. It's like they not run things, but they're like really involved in like school activities or whatnot. Those people bug the crap out of me. Yeah. Like, they have so much, support for school spirit and whatnot. And like, they're always trying to get you to buy crap. It's really annoying. Oh yeah, I noticed no one likes good music, or all the music they get, or like everything they know of comes from either the radio or crap TV, aka MTV. You know, and like their what's it called, their R. Kelly's. Do people still listen to R. Kelly, Jose? Isn't he dead?
No, he's alive.
Oh, like their Akons and their, man, who do kids listen to, dude? Their Lil Waynes.
Drake.
Yeah, they're Drakes. You know, they're Queen Latifahs. No one reads anymore. I noticed that too. Unless they have to, like in class, and even then they hate it. And I never understood that. I mean, books are awesome. They're really cool. You just gotta find something you like. What have I been reading recently? Not books, manga-wise. If you guys are into that, I'm into that. I'm really into Sailor Moon. I'm a big Sailor Moon fan. I found this GIF of what I thought to be of Usagi, you know, after the transformation sequence, you know how it starts in her shoes and goes up. But I was surprised. It was really awesome. I'll link you guys to it. It'll be a little bonus thing in the description. Found it on the Tumbles. It's wow. It was awesome. It was amazing. Two of my favorite things just collided together. I have the, what's it called? The special effects team work. Explosion. You hear that, special effects team?
Oh no.
Yeah. I need new clothes, and when that happens, I go to my favorite department store called the Salvation Army. The thrift stores, I hit them up. Chris's band you should listen to. Been meaning to do this for a while. Let's see, let me get a little space so we can edit some names in here. When I Was 12. I'll just do it. You guys should listen to When I Was 12. That's a good little band. The two girls are the singers, and I think one guy like just does like background stuff, you know, like playing some instruments and whatnot. Blur. I've asked around and a lot of people don't know who they are. They only know one song, you know, the I got my head checked by a jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing it is. You guys know them, right? Yeah, that's who Blur is. They also have other songs, you know, like Beetle Bum, Country House, Park Life, Boys and Girls. Good songs. Eels. You guys should listen to Eels. It's also a really good song. You know, you're dead, but the world keeps spinning. Take a look at the world you lived. Well, I'm gonna fly down and fly away. Well, alright. That's a good band. The Head and Heart. Recently found out about them through a friend. I'm planning to go to college for art. You know, art courses. And, I don't know. College in general, like, no matter what I would have chosen to go to school for. You know, it's pretty terrifying in a way. First of all, like, I have really bad social skills. I can't make any friends. Like, I make friends through friends I met when I was, like, 5. Like, you know, I'll see a guy in you. Or a guy that I know. And, I'll talk to him or whatever, and he's talking to some guy. And then we get to talking. That's pretty much how I met all of my current friends. Like, all 4 of them. So, I thought I'd keep this interesting. And I know. I'm just having Jose spin this around for me. Just kidding, it's my arm. I know I tricked you, I'm sorry. So yeah, I'm pretty terrified of going to school in general. Well, first of all, like, I don't know how to handle that social situation. Like, I've been so used to, like, what was it, like, 5 years, 6, you know, junior high and high school. Of, you know, the bell rings, you get to class or whatever, and the teacher tells you what's up the first day of school. And, like, you know, is that going to happen in college? Is the teacher going to tell you what's up? Or, like, are you guys just going to start? And, like, what if you can't find your class the first day of school? What'll happen then? Like, if you're late, like, or if you don't show up the first day, you're not in the class forever, and, like, you fail at life, and then the college police hunts you down and tries to kill you? Is that what's going to happen? I don't know, it's pretty nerve-wracking. And I want to go for art, too, so, I don't know. I don't think that's pretty much any comfort to my parents. Wasting their money on tuition. Even if I do get scholarships, probably not for like tests or anything, but probably because I'm too poor to afford college and financial aid. And it just gets me crazy. How am I gonna pay that back on a freaking art degree? What am I gonna do with that? What's an art degree worth? I mean, I like it. I like art. I guess I could go for graphic design, but that's not really what I want to do. I want to get trained in, you know, how to paint, draw, you know, traditional stuff. But I guess nothing is traditional, and if I go for graphic art, you know, I still like computers. I like Photoshop and whatnot. I guess I could use that too. Or maybe I could go for both. Who knows what'll happen. I definitely want to, like, make a living drawing, you know, creating art. Either just making it on my own and selling it, or working for a company. Or maybe I'll go to, like, comic book companies and just work as an artist there. Obviously start off small. Maybe I could be one of the greats, you know, I could be the next Bendis. No, that's the story writer. Is Bendis an artist? I don't know. You know, the lady who worked on Ultimate Spider-Man? Sarah Penicillin? Sarah Penicillin. I don't know. I'll look it up and I'll put the right name as I'm talking. But yeah, pretty scary stuff. Also, how will I get to college? I don't have a car, I can't drive. I'm pretty terrified of driving as it is. I mean, I don't know my streets. Honest to God, I don't. I know how to get from my house to, like, 2 of my friends' houses and school. And that's it. And if you tell me, like, oh, I live on this street and this street, I'll be like, what the hell are you talking about? Is that near a McDonald's somewhere? Is it near that McDonald's right there? And if you're like, yeah, it's near that McDonald's, I'm like, I know where you live. But other than that, you know, don't come to me. Hopefully I'll be rich enough to hire, like, some sort of personal driver to just drive me around everywhere. Give him addresses. Her. I have a female driver. Keep it classy, you know what I'm saying? mini skirts. But yeah, I don't know. I've always considered myself to be good at like creating things. I've never been good at like the factual, you know, like A plus B equals C, stuff like that. I've always been good at like creating things, imagination. Of course, science requires some imagination, or maybe science requires the most imagination. Who knows? One of life's questions, I think. But yeah, that's what's been on my mind recently. I'd like to be like Alex Day one day. Since I'm sort of in a band. I don't know what I'm in. I'm part of something. Maybe I'm like their manager or something. I don't know, I help out. And I'd like to like somehow get their music out there. Maybe after we become more popular on this channel, I could promote their stuff. Or our stuff. Whatever it is, I don't know. I'd like to make music. I'd like to make a living doing things I like, enough to live comfortably. You know, I don't need the whole glamorous thing. Never been a fan of it. You know, just give me 4 walls and a door, and a roof, working roof, plumbing, things like that. I'm good. Yeah. Okay, catch you guys later.